Draco, Mr. Draven Barney, I got something to say to you. You called my daughter a pedo, and she likes a boy that's 25 years old, and she's 22. So, where does pedo fit in that equation? And not only that, you said he was watching porn. No, I don't allow that kind of shit in my house, period. If I ever catch it on either one of them's computers, I break them. That's exactly what I do, because I don't tolerate that kind of crap in my home. And, by the way, is that something you were doing and you wanted to blame it onto somebody else? See, as the old saying goes, the accuser is always the abuser, all right? So you're accusing two people of being pedos, and then you turn around and said that all that shit about Autumn, that's watching porn, all kinds of crap. Well, apparently that's what you was doing, because you wouldn't be so adamant about it. Okay? You know what that word means? I doubt it. But anyway, you were adamant about it. You were swearing up and down. That's what they were doing. No, they were watching just regular old videos. Because I don't allow porn in my house. That is forbidden in my home. Period. See, I was raised by a family that would not allow that kind of shit in their home. And I don't allow it in mine. It's just the way it is. Another thing, too, you keep telling her that you want to have her put in an institution. Well, let me tell you something. Maybe you need to go there for a short trip. You think you got a lot of hate you've been holding in. And it's not against these two girls either. It's not. It's whatever happened to you a long time ago when you were little. Because I'm not crazy and I'm not stupid. Because I can tell the way you talk, the way on the phone, online, whatever. I can tell that something bothers you, but then you say, no, it don't. And I know in part what happened, but, you've not let it go like you think you have, okay? I do know that. Because, see, when something happens to somebody, they usually carry it on to their adult life, and that's what you're doing. So I know you've not let go. Another thing, you told her that she was lying about her seizures and all that kind of stuff. Well, I think you really blew a fucking gasket whenever I put it all out there online, didn't I? You were shocked, and then all of a sudden she gets a person from FBI on her comment section, told her she better get it off of there because she'll get 45 years. Now, let me tell you something about that. No, she can't get 45 years. She can't get nothing like that. You want to know why? Because if it wasn't her social security number anyway. Here was her account number at the hospital, you dumbass. But even if it was her social security number, that is her business if she wants to put it online or not. That is her business. If she wants to throw it out there for everybody to swipe her shit, that's all on her. Okay? Not on you, on her. So FBI can't do a fucking thing about that. All right? And for another, you fucked up. You fucked up. See, you remember you was talking about making an FBI account and doing all this stupid shit. I can't remember the name that you used, but I will think of it and I will eventually put it online. But you did. You made that account. I'm not stupid, because you want to know why? Because no FBI agent, period, is going to get online and say, Autumn, get your social security number off of there. You did. So see, I knew it was you. And then, ma'am, you spelled it wrong. It's M-A''AM. I mean, it's M-A''AM. And so you fucked up. Fucked up. See, I'm not stupid like you think. But let me give you the lowdown now. Because we're not playing games anymore. I'm playing for keeps here. Because I'm fucking done with you. It's over. Get it through your fucking head that you fucked up, and you admitted it yesterday on the phone when you called me from a restricted number, and I can't prove that one. I already sent it to a few other people. They know this, okay? What you fucking don't get, dum-dum, is that I'm not a mommy to contend with. I'm not. I've been this way ever since she has been born. See, I had to go against her dad, her real one, and got the living fucking hell beat out of me because I stuck up for my stepson. Her dad's name's Robert, and I did. He went to go smack his child, and he went to go smack him fucking hard, and I wouldn't let him. I stepped in front of him, and I took the hit. So see, that's one thing you don't know, do you? You do now. But what you don't understand, you will never, in a lifetime, ever get my daughter. I don't care how bad you want her to be your friend, and I don't care how bad you would like to have her as your girlfriend. It would be a cold day in fucking hell, and when Satan looks at me and says, I give up. Okay? That'd be the day. Because come hell or high water, and your cop buddies and them, they're going to fucking laugh at you. Because this is the type of mom I am. You would have to come to my house. And I mean, come here to my house. You would have to bring whatever weapon you want and try to get my child. Because you know what? I would stand in front of my child and take that bullet or take that stabbing, whatever it took, to protect that girl. See, I was never stuck up for like that when I was a kid, when I was growing up. Never. I was always thrown out there to the wolves. But as I grew older, and when I had her, ball games changed. And I've been a royal cunt ever since. The guy went after my son. I stepped in front of them. And I was going to take the hit. I don't care. That's because that guy was being a fucking total ass. And I proved it. I proved that the guy was being a fucking dick. And whenever I did, he went to go take a swing at my son. I stepped right in front of him. He almost hit me. But he lost his balance and fell to the ground. Which was funny. But see, what you don't get, I'm very protective of my children. I told you that. Overprotective. To the point that I would literally die for my children. I don't care if they're 50 years old and I'm 100. I don't care if they're 100 and I'm 50 years old. I am still going to take a bullet or a stabbing for my child. No one is going to get to them. Nobody. They would have to get to me first. I don't know. You could ask Zachary. Some guy got stupid in front of my apartment one night. Him and his buddies were sitting outside talking, and they were being quiet. All of them had school the following day. This guy was yelling and telling his dog to get up the tree and kill a squirrel. I mean, it's like at 2 o'clock in the morning. He was fucking screaming. Like he was being hurt, and he wasn't. He just being an asshole. Because he was fucked up, drunk, or drugged up, or whatever. But you know something? I didn't let him get by with it. I waited till he got almost down to the end of the apartment complex. Then I took off out the fucking front door because he was still screaming. I took off out my front door and I told my son to watch my daughter, and I took off and I ran after him. I grabbed that son of a bitch by his fucking arm and I yelled at him and asked him what the fuck his problem was. I can't hear him one ear, and I said, you're fucked up. I said, you get the hell out of here. I said, if you don't, I'm going to march you right out off the property. I did. See, and that was just to protect my kids because this guy was fucked up. And he was from the other end of town, which I've never seen him over on our end of town ever. They don't trust people like that because they're looking for trouble is what they're doing. And it's just like one other night. Some guy kept saying that he knew a lady that lived in our apartment complex. No, she didn't. She died. But he swore up and down she was there. So he tried to break in people's apartments. Called the police on him. They come out and look. They couldn't find him because he kept ditching in between apartment buildings. I found him. I ran him off the property twice. And then the third time was a charm. I walked him completely off the property and about 15 blocks down. With a screwdriver in my back pocket just in case he tried something stupid. So see, I don't fucking play. That's to protect my kids. I told you, I'm very protective. And like I said, you will never get Autumn as your friend. You will never get her as your girlfriend. And like I said, you would have to come to my home and do your damnedest. Take your best motherfucking shot, because you better make it count. You will never get to my kid. I am not forcing her into a situation because you are trying to make the call. You know, you're trying to force things that are not meant to be. Okay, and with Jules, I still have a problem with you on that one too. Leave her alone. For Christ's sakes, leave her alone. You say you got this girlfriend that you love and she's everything in the world to you and blah, fucking blah, blah, blah. All right, well, if she is, shut the fuck up. Women don't like to be compared. She should get smart and fucking walk out on you in a heartbeat. Because any woman in their right mind wouldn't put up with that kind of shit. Period. Nada. Okay? You don't do that to women. I think I'll sit and call women every name in the book, but a white person or what, black person or whatever color they may happen to be, you just fucking don't do that, man. Women hate that. It's a big turnoff. And it makes you look like a fucking total idiot. Now, with that being, all that being said, stay the fuck away from my daughter. Yeah, I know you'll turn this in. I know I'm gonna fucking laugh at you. Because I'm done. You ever come down this way, I kid you not, you'll run into the worst, you'll run into your worst fucking nightmare. Because I won't back down. I won't talk. You come into my fucking front door, I will slug you. That's just me. Because that's protecting my daughter. And you've got her scared to death of you anyway. All she done today after you pulled this bullshit, she cried and carried on and wanted to kill herself. It's because you keep telling her that she belongs in, I don't know how many times you've told her that. But you know something? Like I said, it's you that belongs in an institution. It is you that needs help. You need to ask yourself, why do you feel like you got to force people to do things? See, that's a demonic thing anyway. Do you realize that? Do you realize forcing people to be your buds or whatever? That is fucking bullshit. Oh yeah, and you threatened to kill somebody with a gun about a month or two ago. You know something? I know the person. The thing of it is, what you don't understand, I would take a bullet for that person too. And the other one that you threatened as well, I would take a bullet for them. So I would not take a bullet for you. There's one reason why. Is because you are not trustworthy. Not. You're not. I couldn't trust you as far as I can fucking throw you. Which would be about an inch, so that gives you no leeway. None. As far as trust goes. And loyalty, you went against me every time you turn around. As far as going against my daughter like you do. See, I kept telling you, leave her alone. You won't do it. You'll do it for a short time just to, quote, appease me. But other than that, you don't do anything. But what fucking pisses me off even more is that you sit there and you keep going after everybody because they don't want to be your friend. And you need to start looking at your own goddamn life. Start looking in that fucking mirror and asking, what the hell am I doing wrong? Learn how to change that attitude, which your attitude sucks because it's horrible. It is. It's horrible. You honestly really do need help. And I think if you would go get help, and I'm being honest, and for whatever happened to you in your childhood, and you can start bringing all that shit up, I'm telling you, and to let go, things will start turning out a little bit better for you. But until then, you're going to still be in the mess you're in. You're going to still keep reporting people. You're still going to keep doing this because people cannot trust you. You stabbed them in the back too many times. And with that being said, I'm being freaking honest here. You can't, one minute you're happy with them, the next minute you want to rip their fucking head off. Yeah, we get in our little spats, all of us have. But the thing of it is, though, we've all made mistakes with each other. And that's something you don't like because we're all talking except with you. But you want to know something? Until you can change that fucking attitude of yours, nothing good will ever come of it. Nothing. And it's not everybody else. It is you.